Did John Denver put it in her head? Was it something that he said? I move mountains for this girl, she want mountaintops instead. God, I need some more time. Could you kick it down the turnpike, where them tires down until it don't turn right? Gonna take her home, down those country roads. She's my mountain mama, wild as she wanna. She's everything I want and more, so don't take her home. She's my rhododendron, and I'm growing closer to her by the minute. And I love her spirit the same when I'm with you. She can't love me like she loves West Virginia. She'd trade these lights for stars in the sky. She would trade this wine for jars of moonshine. She would go to the pines and run like a child and leave any thought of my loving behind her. Before that door shuts and she heads for the big sandy river, God, could you give her just one good reason to stay? Gonna take her home, down those country roads. She's my mountain mama, wild as she wanna. She's everything I want and more, so don't take her home. There's beauty inside of these hills, you know, does something for us all. Lord, I feel it right now, 'cause I'm closer to heaven than I am to the ground. She's my mountain mama, can't hold her back when the mountains are calling. West Virginia leaves sure look good in the autumn. Guess I can't blame her for leaving me all, but before that door shuts and she heads for the big sandy river, God, could you give her just one good reason to stay? Don't take her home, down those country roads. She's my mountain mama, wild as she wanna. She's everything I want and more, so don't take her home. Take her home, down those country roads. She's my mountain mama, wild as she wanna. She's everything I want and more, so don't take her home.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Nice Guys Podcast, coming live with you guys for episode 78. Episode looks a little bit different just in the sense that Duper's not with us tonight, but in his place, coming on for the first time. Took him 78 episodes to get on here, but I'm going to give him a formal introduction here in just 1 second, though. But we do got a special guest getting ready to chop it up with us. We're going to have a dope conversation with him. Just a really great guy, a guy that I've known for a couple of years now, and just, you know, real down to earth dude, works his ass off, and I just know that we're going to be in for a really good conversation with this guy right here. As always, got the boy D Money with me. We're gonna hold down the fort in Duper's absence. He's rocking that fresh looking Nice Guys merchandise that will be coming out here shortly, as soon as he finalizes some things on his end. But real quick, we're just going to skip it all. I'm just going to give the formal introduction for the guy right here, and we're just going to kick it off. You good with that, D? All right, cool. All right, so in the spirit of doing these Sean Ryan show style introductions, this is Trevor Maxwell, everybody. I know him from my cousin Aiden, or as you guys know on the show, he's been on the show multiple times, AW. He's really good friends with Aiden and with Duper as well. So like I said, met him a couple years ago. He's come down to my neck of the woods. He's hung out at my house, and we've had some good adventures exploring the beauty of West Virginia. He wants to come back down. He's itching to come back down to fish and to go out and see dolly sods and get out in the wilderness a little bit. So just a formal introduction. So Trevor's 20 years old. He graduated Indian Creek High School 2022. Hometown, he classifies that as Weirton, West Virginia. He grew up there, and he moved to Mingo Junction his freshman year. Some hobbies that Trevor likes to do. He's a very avid outdoorsman. He likes to hunt. He likes to fish. He likes to golf. And then just as everybody, as we are, we like to hang out with some friends and family. So he holds the social circle small, family close to his heart. As far as professional background goes for Trevor, Trevor is a concrete finisher. So after graduating high school, went into that trade. And has had really, really good success with that, and I'll let him talk about that here in just a few minutes. Other personal information as far as Trevor goes, just likes to have laid back days with his friends and his family. Loves to try new things, not afraid to shy away from a challenge. And then as far as questions that he has for us, there is one. But I'm going to go ahead and hold that close to the vest just for a few minutes until we get on and get this conversation kicked off, because it's going to be a conversation starter. This question is legit, and I'm excited to hear D-Money's answer. I'm excited to hear Trevor's answer on it, and I'm excited to get my answer on it. So, Trevor, did I do you justice, brother? Did I miss anything?
Nah, you did good, man.
All right, man. Hey, I appreciate you coming on. Thank you so much for being on tonight with us, man.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Before we kick it off with Trevor and have a dope conversation with him, as always, D-Money, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, buddy. I'm tired, bro.
Yeah.
Honestly, just fucking tired. But,
yeah.
Busy last week for me. Sunday went to the Steelers-Ravens game.
Mm-hmm.
Worked 3 days, and then made the trip to Cleveland for the Blizzard Thursday night game. I was up there.
Okay.
Me, Woody, and Dickie went up. Wasn't the outcome that me and Woody wanted, but hey, It was pretty cool to sit up in that snow and shit. It was pretty fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. I don't like the cold and shit, but it was cool sitting there and like just being in that atmosphere. It was really fucking dope.
For sure.
But yeah. So. And then other than that, I've kind of just been hanging out these last couple of days. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Chilling.
Work and hanging out, trying my best, but yeah.
The days off fly by way too fast, and then you're back on the grind again.
Dude, I had 4 days off this weekend, and because I had Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off, and I go back to work already tomorrow, and it's just like, thankfully, it's a 3-day week again because I get Thursday, Friday off for Thanksgiving, so that's pretty dope. Yeah, dope. But the thing is, though, is I didn't get to take paid days off for these last 2 days because so when I got laid off, they paid us outright if you didn't take your vacation time before you transferred or whatever, so I don't have any vacation. So I had to take them. Like they told us when we got in there, they're like, "Hey, if you got days, let us know and we'll give them to you." And I was like, "Okay." So I took a couple. Those are my last 2. So
nice.
But thankfully, I reboot beginning of next year. So
right there, right at the finish line per se, to get ready to start over again. So
yeah,
good stuff. Trevor, how you feeling, brother?
Pretty good. Nice little weekend. I got the week off this week, so I'm excited. See what I can get into.
You gonna do some hunting?
I'm gonna do some hunting in the morning, but I still got some stuff to get done that I couldn't finish throughout the week, and But other than that, I'm excited to just relax and hang out Thanksgiving on the weekend or Thursday. But yeah, I'm excited.
Oh yeah, how many plates you cracking down on? No food safe.
Hopefully 2, but it might be more.
It might be more. Might have to pump the brakes on it, huh?
Hell no, funny. Never pump the brakes.
Never pump the brakes. All gas.
This is the only day. This holiday I think is one of the only days of the year where you don't need to worry about any diet or anything that you're doing. You just go and you fucking indulge.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be indulgent.
I don't diet, so I indulge every time I eat. But
yeah,
Thursday it's gonna be a different ball game.
It is. Yeah, yes. It's gonna no food safe around me. I'm gonna crack down on all of it. So
especially them dessert pies.
There we go. There we go. All right, well, let's kick us off, Trevor. I'm gonna get you on the hot seat with your first question. All right.
All right.
You know what I should do? Hold on. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start doing it to every special guest that we got that comes on. All right, you're on the hot seat. Before we start asking any questions that are about you, we're gonna go ahead and ask you 5 questions real quick. First thing that comes to mind, or the first answer that comes to your mind, you just say it. All right.
Okay. All right. You did this with Johnny too.
I did. You ready?
I'm ready.
All right. Red or blue?
Blue.
Up or down?
Down.
Dark or light?
Light.
Big or small?
Small.
Tall or short?
Short.
Good job. You did good. You passed it. You passed it. Good job. Hey, give him a round of applause, everybody. He did good. He cracked down on it. All right, man. Kicking us off with our first question that I got for you. It's a simple question I ask every guest that comes on the podcast that I know that I invite on the show. Just, hey, talk us through a little bit of your life, man, your life story. You don't have to get too intricate in the details now because I'm sure other questions will arise and we might be able to spin back and talk about it. Let's just talk about life growing up, man. What was home life like growing up? What was home life in the Valley looking like for you? You lived in Weirton, so I do consider Weirton the Valley, the OV. And so just talk about what it was like growing up, man, as simple or as, detailed as you want to be on it.
I got you. Well, I grew up in Weirton, played baseball, since I was 4 till high school. So, that kind of took up a lot of my time in my life. But, through the years, I kind of tried to make myself fit in and uncomfortably not being who I wanted to be, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Parents were great. Siblings were great. Just a really good home life. And then, I moved to Mingo and started going to Creek. And that's when I met, Aiden and our group, and I just clicked with them. And they've been, the best friends I've had ever, So.
Oh, yeah, man. That's dope. That's dope. You got one already?
I'm 95% sure that. So you graduated 22. What year were you a freshman?
18.
18?
Yeah.
Did I coach your summer league team?
You might have. I think I played my freshman year, maybe my sophomore year.
That Colt league or whatever during the summer?
Yeah.
I'm like 95% sure I coached you in that.
Yeah.
I didn't do much, but I was there. Because they technically, when you have that Colt team, if you coach the regular team, you're not allowed to coach it. So they would bring in, ex-players or whatever to coach the team throughout the summer. And I'm pretty sure it was me and Adam Freshwater.
Might have been. I can't remember exactly who it was, but it might have been.
Who did you graduate with that you played with?
He was only senior with me that year.
Who was it? I didn't hear you.
Cameron Frankie.
I don't remember.
That's the only.
Did you play the Colt just your freshman year?
Yeah.
What the hell? Was Maurer and Cimarella on your team?
No, they were a year ahead of me.
But did they play?
I don't think so.
See, whatever. I coached them when they were there that one time, and then that was that. But I could have swore you were on the team because I remember your name from before I even really knew you. From that time we did the Turkey Bowl. Speaking of, are we doing another one?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, we haven't talked about it. Maverick said something to me about it the other day, and I meant to text you, but I forgot.
If Maverick can get some friends in line. I'm sure if AW and Duper are going to be in town, they got their friends. Trevor will play.
Woody said no.
Woody, you can sling all-time Q, bro. You got
Poor Woody.
Woody don't got to scramble. He can just throw the ball. We ain't running 40s, Woody. You're all right.
Speaking of the 40s, I'm pretty sure Trevor ran the fastest for us.
He did. Yes, Trevor did run the fastest for us.
He did run the fastest for us.
He did, man.
But
yeah, he took the medal for that.
Yeah. My slow ass, my big fat ass.
Crazy work.
But you put me on the outside, you ain't stopping me. That's all I got to say.
Well, all I got to say is if you want to run that rat back for Turkey Bowl, got to make the announcement in our group chat and get people in there.
I'll have to find it and
tell Mav to coordinate with his friends, and you could send a message into that one, and we'll try to get everything situated.
At least 7 on 7.
Yeah,
that'd be good if we can get that many.
Yeah, for sure.
But
I'm down. I'm always down to run that shit.
I'm always down too.
So
yeah,
good deal.
But yeah, I wanted to say something before I forgot about it. So
no, that's good.
You can continue to what you were going to say next.
I'm just a formal interviewer, bro. I think in my next life, I think I'm going to be like an interviewer somehow. I'm going to interview movie stars or something. But
hell yeah!
All right, so simple life. Both parents worked growing up for each other. All right, so how many siblings did you have? You said you had some siblings you grew up with.
Yeah, I got 2 sisters, one older, one younger.
How much older? How much younger? How old are they?
My sister now is 25, and my younger sister is just a year younger than me. She's 19. Oh, yeah, 19.
Okay, so pretty tight age group growing up. So you guys were pretty close, would you say?
Yeah, we were pretty close. I played travel baseball a lot, so I mean we kind of went everywhere together, you know. And in close range, I think the furthest I went was like New York, so we didn't travel too far, but took up a lot of the summers and stuff.
Yeah, trust me and D-Money know about summer baseball. And
that shit was so fun, though, dude.
It was. I enjoyed summer ball a hell of a lot more than I did regular season. So yeah. It was a lot. Like playing in those like Beast of the East tournaments and stuff.
That's what I was just going to bring up was the Beast of the East.
They're dope, dude.
Dude, some of them teams that came in and played, they beat the fuck out of us. They were so cool to watch play.
Terrible, man. Yeah, for sure. So what did mom and dad do for work?
They actually both worked at a warehouse, Route 21 DC, out in Weirton.
Yeah. Okay. So both of them did that, and for like most of your childhood, or they still work there, or how is that working?
So my dad, he ended up leaving. He works at the JSW Steel down in Mingo now.
Okay.
And
good worker, stand up, baby.
But my mom, she the company ended up failing.
Okay.
And she was there for 30 years, and couldn't do anything about it. They shut down. So, she gave a lot of her time. If it wasn't given to us, it was given there.
Yeah.
So.
Good deal, man. Good deal.
Shout out moms.
Shout out moms.
So and dad, obviously.
Yeah, for sure. So you talked about just briefly in your little introduction how you maybe try to uncomfortably fit into social crowds. And so you went to just to clarify. So you went to school in Weirton.
I went to Brook High School. It's
yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's just outside of Weirton, down in Wellsburg.
Yeah. I know Brook. Yeah. So you went there all your education until you transferred to Creek?
Yeah, my freshman year.
Okay, so talk about your time at Brook, man. Talk about what you did or what you mean a little bit in more detail about how, just uncomfortably trying to fit in. You know what I mean?
It really didn't hit me until like middle school years. I went to school with all these different people, and then I knew everybody. Then we went to middle school. All the schools merged together there.
Yeah. So
then it was like I was trying to fit in with this crowd, and then it didn't feel right. So then I'd jump around. You know how middle school was, and it's just uncomfortable. And now looking back on it, I could clarify and say I just didn't fit in at all there, and I'm 99% of the people I didn't click with.
Yeah.
So
now, did you find yourself being? No, I don't want to call you a loner. I don't mean that in a bad way, but did you kind of feel like you were just kind of lone wolfing it, trying to just get through the day to day? And okay, and then what made the determination to move to Creek? Just the move to Mingo?
Yeah, my family was moving. Some troubles with the house we were in, so we, packed up shop and moved to Mingo, and it was like, it's nice. I like it.
Okay. Were you nervous moving schools as a freshman, or you felt like with the situation you were already in, you had nothing to lose at that point?
I was nervous. I was still nervous.
Yeah.
Probably a mixture of both, honestly.
Yeah.
Kind of like, whatever. We want to meet new people anyways. It's a fresh start, but at the same time, it's all new people you probably didn't really know beforehand. So,
yeah,
for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, that middle school, those 2 middle school years are weird, dude.
They're
it's
brutal.
like it's that weird thing to where everyone's kind of like figuring out kind of what they are, like as a person.
Mm.
They're like kind of maturing. So then you kind of get, you know where I'm going with this. Kind of like
you find out who you are essentially.
Really, yeah.
Like what your identity is going to be for the next 4 years. And then what's shitty is you go ahead and you take, like Trevor said, so ours was the same way. So like we had all your friends from elementary school that you're really close with, that you grew up with, that you played sports with most likely, and just you had those cliques, and then you get to middle school, and then all these kids merge together, and you're trying to find out like, oh well, these kids I've never met before. Is this somebody I could gel well with, or is this somebody I need to kind of like stay away from because it's just not my crowd? And then you got to reset and do that all over again in the sense of high school, because you're going with the older kids. Like it's, you know what I mean? Yeah. So that's, to me, that's
especially not to cut you off, but especially like when you're a freshman and you're going into high school with the juniors and seniors who don't have any idea who you are.
Yeah.
Because they were already in high school when you get to high school.
Right. Exactly. No, I think the school system, man, I mean, it's, school in general, it's tough for kids to find out who they are and how to gel well with certain crowds. So it worked out best for you, man. I mean, like you said, you worked out and you became friends with Aiden and that group of people, and you guys have been friends for you guys 2 years post high school now. So I mean, you guys still click strong and still hang out on a daily, as much as you can now with everybody in college and moving around and stuff. So. So what made you decide to go to the concrete finishing route of things?
To be honest with you, it was my ex-girlfriend's dad had a business, and then right out of high school I didn't really know what I wanted to do, so I just kind of got thrown into that and jumped in, and ever since then, man, it's just been I love it. I can't get enough of it. Learn this new stuff every day, and just trying to be the best I can be at it, and it's nice to actually do something I'm passionate about.
Right, for sure.
Yeah.
Good work ethic, I can tell. Which is a good thing to have.
Yeah, for sure.
Shout out to Trevor for having a good work ethic.
Shout him out. Shout him out for not being lazy, and shout him out for wanting to support himself.
Exactly.
Instead of wanting to stay at home and not want to do anything with their lives.
Right. Now, are you still with him, or are you kind of by yourself now?
No, I due to personal issues,
obviously that's why I was curious. Yeah,
I left there, and then I tried my hand at some other jobs. I worked with my mom at that warehouse, and then I was like the first round of cuts because I was new, and then afterwards she got cut. And I tried my hand at some carpentry, which I liked, but that also didn't pan out well for me. And then I'm working now with Gillette Concrete, and it's been a really good job ever since I started, and everybody I work with is great people. And
where is that?
It's Steubenville. We don't really travel too far. We'll go out to like Richmond and out that way, and then Weirton and stuff, but it's all local.
I got you. I've never heard of them, so curious is all.
A
bunch of people. I was gonna say, is it small? Okay, that makes sense.
How many people are on your crew?
Like 4. Sometimes it's just 3. So
yeah. Now, does the guy who owns it go out with you guys, or does he kind of just oversee everything?
He goes out with us.
Okay, yeah. See, they're small then.
Yeah.
So. But yeah.
He's been one of the best bosses I've had. He's not like do this, do that. You know, he helps us through it and works with us instead of just, you know, telling us, hey. And like obviously we'll have stuff that we know we need to get done, but he's right there with us and until the job's done. So it's real nice.
I'm a firm.
That's a good thing.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just gonna say I'm a firm believer that a boss can be friendly to you, but they're not your friend. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got to keep that distinguish between the two. Is that, you know, hey, we can show up and, you know, we got to have a good atmosphere at work, and we can either show up and be miserable. Either way, we got to do the job, so we might as well enjoy it while we're out here doing the job. And you know, and that brings the morale of the team up. And I think that, you know, like you said, Trevor, you know, instead of him just barking orders and sitting there and souping and everything like that, he's out there getting his hands dirty with you guys and being a leader. It's not a boss, that's a leader. So that's somebody that you'd want to work for forever. You know what I mean? If they do things like that. So, for sure.
There's a big thing that you don't. I don't know how I'm gonna try to word this, but when you go to work, you don't want to be miserable.
No.
Just exactly what Tyler was just saying. You don't want to be miserable. It brings the morale down. Everything he just said. You gotta somewhat make fun out of work.
Yeah.
You have to. Because if you're in there, that's why I liked, you know, when I was in Weirton for so long, because the guys that I worked with, because I worked with the same people every single day.
Yeah.
It was the same crew, and it was, you know, the same foreman, same scrap truck driver, like same guys everywhere. So it was really easy to, you know, fit in with them guys and like kind of like, and then when you start working with the same people, you kind of get into a rhythm on how they like things. They start to know how you like to do things. You know, it just makes it easy. But you got to have fun, man. Like, not fun to where, you know, you're pissing around and not getting the job done fun, but like take the time to enjoy yourself while you're doing it so you're not fucking miserable. Because I've worked jobs where I've been fucking miserable and people are just miserable. And I mean, there's people at every job that are always, I call them 2%ers. You know, that 2% of people that aren't, you know,
invested and bought in.
Yeah, they're kind of like, they're just there and they're like just miserable pricks all the time. I call them people 2%ers. So feel free to use that term if you want to.
2%ers.
But 2%ers. But there's a lot of guys that, you know, ever since I've made this transfer, I've been there almost 3 months now. And there's a lot of guys that I love to be around already. There's some good people to be around, and they make the job so easy because they're so willing to help you. And it's like sometimes you feel like me being new to some of the things, like obviously I'm doing the same thing that I was before, but there's some things that like, oh shit, like I forget what I got to do here, you know, type shit. And you know, some people I'll ask and they'll be like, oh yeah, here, and they'll jump off the truck and show me like again, and I'm like, that's right, you know, type shit like that. But and then there's other guys that are just like, they have no interest in helping you. Yeah. And it's just that's not good people to work around. You know what I mean? It's just it's a frustrating thing to where it's like, bro, if you're so fucking miserable, go fucking do something else. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, Tyler, I told Tyler about the other day when I was at work, a little fucking got real pissed off, but I'm obviously not going to say it on here. So I don't, you know, whatever. But
I understand.
But yeah. So if you're enjoying yourself, man, just don't stress the fucking little things at a job. If you make a little mistake, shit happens. You know what I mean? It is what it is. You know, but obviously, if you make a big mistake, it's different. But if it's a little like something small, don't stress it. If your boss is a good dude, he's gonna be, hey, don't worry about it, we'll fix it type. You know what I mean?
100%.
So
100%. Question for you, Trevor. So what's the ultimate goal with this? Is this something that you're going to see yourself doing for a grip, or is this something that you're going to see yourself trying to build out and branch out on your own and maybe make your own crew and supervise your own crew, or stay with this company and become a soup or something like that? Or what are you thinking?
Well, there's not really room for me to like become a boss in the company I am in. But it's I just look at it as I have the opportunity now that I can learn and soak up as much information and you know, practice as much as I need to. I'd ultimately like to, have my own crew and just have my own business all together. But, I got, big dreams about it. And even if it's just a small crew like this, get in, get the job done, do what I need to and do beautiful work. That's all you could ask for.
For sure. Now is this area somewhere you want to stay for the rest of your life for a good bit of time, or you're trying to maybe move on and move somewhere else?
I mean, it just depends, honestly. I mean, I like it here, but I always fall into that little dip where I'm like, I don't really want to be here. I wish I was, somewhere else, somewhere, warmer when it gets cold, or
yeah.
It's just that cycle.
Oh yeah. It's they call it the seasons of life. Everybody has those seasons of life that some seasons are a little bit better than others, and just weathering the storm when it rains and getting to that sunshine again. So that's a constant battle that you do every day. You wake up, you try to be great, and just try to do the best that you can. So yeah, I trust me. I'm with you on the cold thing. When it gets cold, I wish I was living somewhere like 80 and sunny. I just can be hot and sweaty. I'd rather be hot and sweaty than cold and miserable, man.
No.
Yep. I agree 1,000,000% with that statement.
Honestly, though, dude, like, I do like the cool a little bit. Like, I don't like the cold, but I like cool. So, like, if it was like
60 degrees,
like, yeah, literally. But if it was 80 and then dropping down to 60, and we had the seasons like that, it'd be perfect. It'd be perfect.
Yeah. Now I love the long sleeve crew neck hoodies weather.
Yeah, I do.
But I don't like having to wear a long sleeve and a hoodie at the same time. You know what I mean? And then throw a jacket on over top. Like, I'm just miserable.
And high top shoes because you don't want snow getting on your shoes. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Of course, we can't really complain, though, because we've had mild winters for the last several years.
Right, yeah.
Go ahead, what were you going to say? Sorry.
But, no. Have you ever thought about joining the union? Because I know there's a finishing union for concrete, I think, in Wheeling.
Really?
I think. I'm pretty sure that's what Robbie does, Ty. I think he works for them. I think. Okay. And from what I understand, he makes decent money. I don't know details about the money, but
yeah,
unions, they're supposed to...
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
I heard it's decent money, and you get, your health insurance and all that good stuff, but
yeah.
I don't know. I'm happy with where I am at this moment, and what's in the future is either hopefully make my own business, or that would be a potential join a union. So
yeah. I don't know how much traveling their union does. I know at one point he was driving to Marietta to work.
Yeah.
Now obviously that is a single person's job if you want to work a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like for me, for instance, like, I'm thankful that my union is, well, I guess not now because I'm driving so far, but I was 20 minutes from home and I worked at the same place all the time. So, but yeah, I never worked for a union up until I was 25. So I've been technically in the union for 5 years now. Next September will be 5 years. And it has its ups and downs. I mean, they're going to protect you whenever, for instance, like, if, I've never had anything happen, thankfully, but say you mess up at work and, your company's trying to can you, that's where your union steps in and says, no, like, we're going to fight for you to keep your job type shit. Yeah. So, like, for that, say, for instance, you work for the union, you have that little fuck up to where you cost the union or the company that you're working for $3,000, and they're like, oh, well, we're trying to get rid of you. That's when your union steps in and says, no, that's not how it's going to work. We're going to figure this out, and likely you'll keep your job and shit. But that's the hell is that?
What was that? Do that again.
What the hell was that?
What'd you do? A thumbs up?
Thumbs up. I don't know.
I'm about to say,
I've never seen that before.
Yo, what the heck? That's funny, bro.
I wasn't gonna say anything, because you guys didn't react to it at first.
I didn't see it until I just looked up. I was looking over at the chats just to make sure I didn't miss anybody. That's funny, man.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, the unions are cool, but at the same time, like I was just saying before, you got your 2%ers. So.
Yeah, for sure. Let's transition over just a little bit from professional side of things. We talked about growing up, we talked about childhood and stuff like that, and the school stuff. Hobbies that you have, man. So the hunting and all that stuff that you do, the outdoorsman stuff. Who got you into that? Is that your pops doing that to you? Is that just something that clicked for you, or what?
My grandpa was into it a little bit, but honestly, I went fishing with my uncle a lot and my dad. We were out there. I never went hunting till actually, I think it was like my sophomore year. I went out with my dad, and he's not really into that, but I just kept begging to go, so he took me out. And then once I graduated high school, that's when I really started getting in it heavy, and it just clicked for me. I enjoy it, enjoy my peace and quiet and time out.
Yeah. Unbothered.
Yeah.
Cut off from society. So that's dope. Any luck with the hunting and stuff the last couple of years?
Got a doe, I think 2 years ago. Last year I tried out a new spot and it just didn't pan out for me the way I wanted it to. So if I'm in a spot and the deer are in a different spot, yeah, that's what it feels like.
That's it,
bro.
Sure.
Just go sit out on 250. There's plenty.
Yeah, literally, yeah, for real. Holy.
Dude, I'm not kidding you. I probably pass 7 or 8 dead deer on the highway going to work.
I guarantee you, man. Yeah, they're out.
It's ridiculous.
Crazy. Yeah, I was telling Trevor the other night that I was driving home, and I've always seen deer, like especially down here in this neck of the woods, but they've always been doe, or they've always been like they've been the fawns and stuff like that. But like the other night, an 8-point stepped out in front of me, and like I saw it like ahead of time, so I slowed down and like stopped and had like a really good look at it, and it was just like trotting and like looking back and walking, and it was like, I don't know, just majestic, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. It's pretty sweet.
It's kind of crazy how much size difference the male to the female is.
Oh yeah.
Like that's the same thing that happened to me. Like I've seen a lot of doe. Like that's what jumped out in front of me and hit me was a doe, and like it wasn't big. That's probably why it didn't do that much damage to my truck. But I've seen a couple like male walking out, and like the first thing I notice is whenever they peak the hill, and all you see is just their fucking massive head turn, and then you just see the rack they got on their head. I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah, that's wicked, dude. That's crazy.
I saw, I think it was Robin, Duper's mom. Didn't she post a picture of that deer in her backyard?
Yeah.
Did you see that, Trevor? Was huge.
I didn't see it.
It was huge. Sweet, yeah. Super sweet. It was out at the house. And it's the first time since she said she's lived there that she's seen a buck. And
big boy.
It was a big boy, yeah, for sure. So I think, I don't know, Trevor, you might know because you're more into the hunting shit than I am. For like those guys that get them monster bucks, man, do you think that they're out there and they're tracking those bucks for years and years and letting them just grow and letting them get big before they kill them?
Yeah, I'd say in most scenarios, if they're doing it for an entertainment purpose, they're definitely tracking for years, and like I don't know if you guys ever seen Seek One, but they'll go out and they hunt multiple states, but they do like more a suburban hunt.
Okay.
And they will tell you that they track them for 3 or 4 years,
Really?
And sometimes they have good luck, and sometimes they don't. But yeah.
That's dope. We'll have to. Good.
Sorry, I'm just. If it's on my mind, I'm trying to tell you. But cousin Nick, his cousin John Paul.
Yeah. I saw it.
Massive fucking. Hold on, I'll show Trevor because I'm sure he probably didn't see it. No. I guess he's got number 2 in the state of Ohio right now.
Yeah.
Biggest.
Yeah, it was huge.
That's insane.
That's a big motherfucker.
One of the guys that I know from here, Trevor, I think I showed it to you already, but He killed an elk, huge, massive. It's insane.
I'd like to travel to Colorado and go kill an elk.
Yeah.
That is massive.
Yeah,
that thing's huge.
That's wicked, dude.
That's nice.
I forget how many points it was, but I think he didn't count the points on it unless they were an inch or something like that.
Okay.
So,
let's see if it'll lock in. How'd you get that to lock in like that, D?
I just pulled it up to the screen. I could tell that's fucking massive. So
I wish I could.
Yeah.
That sucks.
You could see how big the antlers are.
Yeah, it's nuts, dude. This elk is insane. It was on his last day he killed it too.
Wow.
He was getting ready to get out too. They were on horseback. That's how they hunted in Colorado. They went and they camped out and took like guide with horses and stuff, and on the last day took it down with a bow.
It's nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think that's what JP killed his with was the bow too.
Yeah.
Obviously different, but
yeah. Well, rifle season starts
tomorrow, right?
West Virginia is this tomorrow. Is Ohio's tomorrow as well?
Ohio's is after Thanksgiving, the Monday after.
So the next week. So not this week, but next week. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see Monday what he said. So good deal.
That's what I thought.
So it's tomorrow.
I think so because I remember him saying something about
next Monday. No, next Monday.
Next Monday.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Hey, thank you for the gobbles, Lex. We appreciate you.
Gobble gobble.
Gobble gobble. That's funny. All right. Hey, Trevor. Anything else you want to add, man? We kind of have a laid back conversation. I don't like to just hit you with a bunch of questions, man. I like to get into some segment stuff. But before we do, I'm gonna ask the question that you asked because I know it's gonna. Yeah, me too. 100%, Lex.
All of us, I'm sure.
I'm going to ask the question that Trevor asked, all right, D? So Trevor obviously knows this question. So in the little questionnaire that I ask for guests that, just to get an idea of, to give them a good introduction, for the questions that we might want to ask us, Trevor asked, do you think that space is real? And if so, did we land on the moon or was it fake? So two-parter question. First and foremost, do you think space is real? And if so, the moon landing, was it real? Was it fake?
I think it's real. I do.
Yeah, for sure.
Now the moon thing, I don't know. I think what's screwing me over with that is how many conspiracy theories I've seen that we haven't landed on it.
Mm-hmm.
Type shit. I don't know. My thing is though, is like, if we landed on it once already, why the fuck haven't we done it again?
Exactly.
What's that?
He said
exactly.
Yeah. How have we not done it multiple times?
Well, here's the thing that my purpose of, or my thought process on it is if we did, like you said, especially to one up that, the International Space Station that we have and the Space Force that we have, with all that space exploration and investigation that we've done, why haven't we done something as simple as landed on the moon? Because technology has so far past everything else that we've had back then to do it, and then now and now we haven't. So
we landed what, 69?
I don't know. When is the moon landing? Let's see.
I think it was 1969. You know how I know that?
That song.
Fucking Even Stevens.
Oh, not the okay.
Is that in Even Stevens?
I don't know. Moon landing. Let me see. 69 to 72. You got it.
I feel like it was Even Stevens.
There was that song.
Do you know what Even Stevens is, Trevor?
I don't.
It's the TV show with Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
He was young Shia, like little Shia.
Yeah.
It was fucking hilarious because he's just an idiot. But I'm pretty sure there was a thing that where his sister in the show had to do some project or some bullshit, and she had to sing a song, and she was talking about landing on the moon in it. Like it was, and that's how I remember what year it was. But yeah, I do think space is real. Because I mean, if you look up, you obviously see, the stars and all that stuff. Unless it's just, I don't know how you could fake that. But yeah, I don't know about the moon. I don't know.
What's your thought on it, Trevor?
I was gonna say, what do you guys think about it? Because
I'd have to agree with you. I definitely think space is real, but I don't know if we landed on the moon. And I think our, like you said, our technology was, it keeps growing and growing and growing. Why haven't we went back? But you got to also think that our film production at the time was way better than most. So how easy would it be for them just to make it look like we went to the moon in a film production then?
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I want to talk about the picture.
Isn't there just a bunch of things in that picture that was just off?
Well, it wasn't off, but but
wasn't there one where he's walking one direction and the flag is going he was, you know what I mean? You know what I'm trying to say? He's walking and the wind is blowing one way, but the flag's blowing the other way or something.
Yeah, something like that. And but there's this so yeah, here. Okay, so so they show the moon landing, okay, and then there's a mountain near Taurus Littrow taken during the Apollo 17 mission compared with a hill near the summit of Mauna Kea, Hawaii, where some astronaut geological training took place. Let me hold on. We're gonna do this, bro. We're gonna do this. I'm gonna pull up my Joe Rogan style where he has Jamie go ahead and do all this stuff. Moon landing comparison pic. And it's crazy, dude. It's nuts. It really is. And I mean, you can't believe everything on the internet, but still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull this up.
Pull this. Make sure it's not Wikipedia.
No, it's not. It's not. It's even worse. It's Reddit.
Oh Jesus.
It's legit though. Hold on. Let me see. All right, tune into that real quick. I'm gonna go live with that. So, this is the moon landing, and this is a picture I saw a couple years ago. But that's the mountain, and then that's Hawaii where the takes place. I mean, see how similar it is a little bit.
Oh, so they're saying that
that's where the moon landing. They're saying is the moon landing.
That's where they landed on the moon there.
Exactly, because it's a geological training facility, and like Trevor said, with film production being technology not being so good back then, but being good enough to where nobody would have questioned it. You know what I'm saying? All you need is to alter a few things, and you're on the moon. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
I mean, do you know how many people have like died? You know what I mean? Like how many astronauts and stuff like that have died trying to get to the moon? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's crazy. If it was so difficult now, how was it so achievable back then? So I don't know. I'm a conspiracy theorist. I love conspiracy theories. So I'm a firm believer that I'm a firm believer that I don't think that it happened, but I do think the space is real. I also believe in aliens. I believe that we would be naive to think that we are the only life species in this
out there
galaxy, whatever you want to call it, right? Yeah, atmosphere, whatever. But and the craziest thing is, I talked about it on when we first started the podcast, and I was listening to a podcast, Joe Rogan's podcast. He had a gentleman on there that explained some UFO interactions that took place in Brazil, I believe, and they supposedly brought an alien that had been injured into this hospital, and the government took the alien in and had soldiers guard the door and wouldn't let anybody in, and basically the guy that was telling the story talked about it, and he rode in the vehicle with my dad would love to sit and talk aliens with you, Ty. He swears Lex, I believe it. I mean, it's crazy all the stuff that we see in this world, but yeah. So he said that he rode in the vehicle with it and looked in the body bag and described it, and dude started crying when he was talking about it, because it was Like, just very, very, because they told him, like, you don't say anything about it, we're going to kill you, kind of thing.
Right.
And, like, he's older now, and he just says, like, he has nothing to lose, and, yeah. Now,
Fuck
you
it, yeah.
you don't know. You never know, but...
Right. My thing is with, like, going to space and shit, how much force do you have to get through, like, Earth? You know what I mean?
To, like, break into the orbit.
Like, what the fuck's the out... I can't think of what it's called right now.
Like the ozone layer?
Probably, yeah. Like, to break through it to get to space. Because, I mean, you got to think, as soon as you hit into Earth, all that gravity is pulling you straight the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, like, how much force do you have to have behind these spaceships and shit to get through it? No, don't get me wrong. I know they're fucking ridiculous, but I don't know.
Let me get Elon Musk on for the next episode, and we'll see what he got to say.
Like, obviously, I know we have things out there in space. Like, we have the big fucking thing we got out there.
An International Space Station.
Yeah, like, we have that whole situation and stuff, but yeah, I just don't...
I don't know. I'm like, it's interesting, don't get me wrong, but it's just... we're never going to know fully, truly.
And the thing is, too, isn't it as soon as you hit space, there's no gravity?
I would assume.
How, like, these asteroids and shit, like, how do they break our ozone layer? Like, how are they...
Elon, you come across, just let us know.
Yeah,
scientists and whoever study all this stuff, let us know.
Like, I don't know anything about any of this shit, because I'm not, intelligent when it comes to anything like this. It's just things that I'm thinking about right now that we're talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
It's, if there's no gravity in space, how are things... I don't know. Like, is it windy as fuck up in that motherfucker? Like, to where it's blowing shit? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't...
an explanation, by the way.
Yeah.
Call Josh Dobbs. That's insane, bro.
Hey,
call him.
Shout out Josh Dobbs, baby. But yeah, that shit, it is interesting to me. I've never really thought about it, but, like, I guess I haven't thought about it in as depth as I am right now, because it's brought up to me.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so...
Anything you want to add to that, Trevor?
All them fucking movies and shit, so it's like... But those are movies, obviously, but just thinking about, But yeah.
I don't know. Anything you want to add to that, Trevor?
I'm good.
Yeah, you good? He's
I got a good explanation, apparently.
He's gonna be looking over his shoulder like, hey, these guys gonna come get me. That's funny. I got some segment stuff that I want to do.
Okay.
But we're gonna let D Money go ahead and explain the question of the week that we're gonna go ahead and answer. I'm excited about this one. And
the one that I've thought of.
Yes, sir. Go ahead and explain it. I'm gonna go ahead and take a piss break real quick, and I'll be right back.
All right. All right. So for the last 2 weeks, last 2 episodes, I mean, we have done, and I don't know, Trevor, if you've seen these or not, but so I thought of trying to give, like I was saying before we started, I was trying to give Tybo a break of, like, really pumping segments and stuff out, like, because that's basically what he does, is the editing and all the segments and stuff. So I was like, fuck it, let me think of something to try to... I don't know how you're doing that. I don't know where that's coming from. So I've been trying to think about what I want to do, like, segment-wise, and this is what I thought of. So the first time I went around and I told, I think it was just me, Ty, and Duper, if you could have a music festival, give me your 10 artists you want at that music festival. And then the last episode we did, if you're essentially on death row, your last meal ever, what were the 5 things you could have as your last meal? And then this one, my question is, and I'll wait for him to sit down since he's back. That was an insanely fast piss.
Yeah, hey, let's go.
But basically what I just said, I was just telling him what the last 2 questions I had for us was.
Oh, okay. Like just what we've done in the last couple episodes?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So then this one is, And Alexis, thankfully, has given me a couple ideas. So I thought of this one, so I'm gonna take my flowers for this one if it's a hit.
Flowers, yeah.
But she's given me some good ones, and I wrote them down. So we're gonna have a couple good ones for the next couple weeks, couple episodes. I mean,
okay.
But for this one, the question that I thought of was, if you could be a recording artist, what genre would you be in, and what? I said 3 just to kind of give a number, but like I was telling you guys beforehand, if you got more, go ahead and say them. What artist would you want to work with? And then Tybo asked me if it had to be, so like if you were doing a rap artist, you'd have to work with only rap artists. You can work with whoever you want. And then if you want to say people you've worked with that you want to work with that have passed, then you can do that as well. So,
got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'm gonna give. I'm gonna give 5. I want to give 5.
I'm sure I can think of a couple more while I'm sitting here. I got 4 wrote down.
Okay, if you got less, I got more than 3, and
you give as many as you want. I don't care.
Yeah, I'll give 5. So I wanna be in the genre of singer songwriter. Okay. So what kind of singing though? Like you going country, you going R&B, you going pop-ish? I want to be more like country, like that modern country pop, but
kind of like a Morgan Wallen, Post Malone is right now, kind of.
But I also want to sing like an Adele song, bro. Like I can.
That's exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be locked into one genre. Like I don't want to be a rap artist. I don't want to be a country star. Like,
so you're basically
independent, singer songwriter. Like if I want to go and sit on a stage in front of 10 people and sing covers of country songs and then throw in a rap song, or if I want to sing like a pop song or a ballad, that's what I want to do. Adele, sheesh, I respect. Thank you, Ian. So. With that being said, Aiden White up in this piece. Holy, hey, happy birthday, my guy! Happy birthday! Shout him out.
Happy birthday, brother.
Anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and say first 2 without a doubt. Give me Mike. Give me Adam Yoakum. I'd love to work with them too. I think that them 2 dudes are dope artists, and their resumes speak for themselves. I'm gonna go third option here. R.I.P. One of the most beautiful voices I've ever heard. I want to sing a song with Whitney Houston.
Hell yeah.
I'd love to sing a song with Whitney, bro. I'd sing a song with her. Go ahead and give me, let's go ahead to the country side of things. Dude has really, really been growing on me and didn't realize how many slow country songs he's had, but he dope. Give me Cody Johnson. I've been listening to Cody Johnson.
Nation, stand the fuck up.
Stand up, man. That dude is on fire right now. And
yes.
How many am I at? 4? Yeah.
It don't matter.
No, that's all right. I'll go 5. I'll lock it in at 5. And let me get Luke Combs. I'm gonna sing a song with Luke Combs. And it's no disrespect to. There's so many artists out there.
That's what I mean, dude.
But that'd be my 5.
Yeah.
So, what's cracking, AW? On that R&R, rest and recovery. So,
go ahead, Trevor. I'll let you go next. I'll go last.
All right. I was also gonna pick country, and I stuck with the country side of each 3 of mine as well. And it was I like to sing with Jason Aldean.
Hell yeah. Okay. Try that.
Also Luke Combs.
Okay. Hell yeah.
Luke Combs. Yeah.
And then I'm gonna go with Eric Church. Okay. I like a lot of his music. And if I had to pick a couple more out of the genre, I'd have to pick I'd like to sing with Tupac.
Hell yeah.
That'd
be hard, dude. Country song with Tupac in there? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. That's dope. Okay. What you got, D-Money?
So I didn't think of it as like a singer-songwriter type. I just kind of gave like I felt like I was going to be the singer-songwriter. It's just going to be one specific genre, but at the same time, it's like I kind of like all genres. So if I could, I would do all of them. Kind of like how Post Malone has done it.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of just gone out there and been killing it. But I wrote down R&B like / pop, so like the slower.
Yeah.
Maybe making music. You feel me? Yeah, but for mine, I wrote obviously the Biebs. That's my guy.
They didn't think about him. Yeah.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
I got Drake. I think Drake would be fucking dope to work with. And the way that I thought about this too, and you're gonna understand that when I tell you one of these, is working with this person is gonna bring me a shit ton of other artists.
Yeah.
So Justin Bieber, I got Drake. Give me fucking DJ Khaled, bro. Let him produce my shit. There you go. There's your fucking. You're getting Lil Wayne. You're getting more Drake, Quavo, the Migos. Just overall, like all these fucking dope ass artists that he has. On all these features and stuff. Another guy that I don't think a lot of people know about, and I think he's extremely fucking talented. Fucking John Bellion.
Yeah.
His one
in all time low.
Yeah. That album was so fucking good.
Yeah.
And he writes so many fucking songs for people. And that's the same thing with Benny Blanco.
Yeah.
He writes a shit ton of songs for people.
Yeah.
But the last one, obviously, rest in peace.
Juice.
Gotta be Juice WRLD. Gotta be. If I could, and his new album drops Friday.
Yeah.
His last album.
Yeah.
And I'm fucking geeked.
Yeah.
So geeked. And fuck. His first album they dropped after he passed, dude, had me fucked up.
Oh, that was really good.
It fucked me up so bad. And Alexis knows. So we were together at the time.
Yeah.
And it hit me hard. It hit me hard. But yeah, so Justin Bieber, John Bellion, DJ Khaled, Drake, and Juice WRLD are kind of like the main ones. But if I had to branch out to go country, Cody Johnson, he's fucking incredible. I've been listening to him pretty heavily. Oh, yeah. Luke Combs is up there. His voice is insane, dude. I fucking love listening to him. I think Chris Stapleton's fucking dope.
Listen, AW played me a song last night by him. And, dude, I never heard it before, but it was really good. And then, Dean Lewis, dude. No, I'm sorry. I'm Daniel. No. Dean Lewis is dope, but Daniel Caesar, dude. If you ain't checked him out, check him out. Daniel Caesar got it. Take one of the Lukes out there, put Brantley Gilbert in there. Okay, so Woody's list, he got 1 Kojo, 2 Luke Combs, 3 Zach, and I don't know if that Zach is that Zach Bryan.
Brian.
Yeah, and then Brantley Gilbert and Chris Stapleton. Solid list, solid. I could see Woody getting down on some country beats here, rocking them out.
Oh yeah.
Oh no, Zach Top. Okay, so Zach Top. Okay.
I don't know who that is.
Dude, how do you do that? How are you doing that?
I think it's just a phone thing.
Do it again. Do it again. Huh. That is crazy.
That's great, bro.
Yeah, hold on.
That's hilarious. I can't do that shit. It's got to be just a phone. That's hilarious, though.
Ew, that's funny. All right, let's move on to another segment. We hit our hour mark here, so we're gonna get ready to head out here in probably next couple minutes or so, like 15, 20. But I want to do, in the spirit of Thanksgiving, we love food here. I mean, who don't love food? Okay, so
my fat ass does.
So this one is kind of like our keep 5 cut 5 we do. Okay, so it's kind of a mix. It's keep 5 cut 5 in the blind ranks because you don't know what's coming next. Okay, so this is called trash or plate. So 10 items of food. Which one's making your Thanksgiving plate? Which ones are making the trash can? Okay. I already said that, big dog. Hey, I already said that, big dog. Ian, that was my number one guy.
That's a given. That's obviously the guy. He would be dope to work with.
100%.
Especially me. Yeah.
So, all right. You ready, D-Money?
Yeah.
All right, Trevor, you ready, brother?
Do I need to write this down, or can I just...
You're good. I'll try to keep track for you. Just if you get to 5 items, know that's what's on your plate, okay?
All right.
Here we go. All right, mashed potatoes, starting off strong. Is that going on the plate or is that going in the trash can?
Why don't you name all of them, and I'll write them down, because I want to know if we're doing
it's the spirit of the game.
So it's a blind rank?
It's a blind rank / top 10, yeah.
Oh, fuck, bro.
Yeah, what 5 are making the plate, and what's... Yeah, AW, that's plate. That's easy, yeah. That's plate. That's a staple side dish.
That's trash for me.
That's trash for you. Okay. Hey, without a doubt, yeah. Hey, respect it.
All right, I got to put that on the plate as well.
Yeah, that's on my plate.
I didn't hear you say blind, so I was kind of thrown off when you were making me say yes or no right now.
Nah, you're good. You're good. Next one, we got roasted carrots. Send them to the trash can.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Trash. Yeah. Let's see. Ooh, damn. Cornbread. Plate on them. Oh. User, I don't know who that is, but hey, how are you? Thank you for coming in here and saying hi. I don't know who that user is. AW said not of the roasted carrots. AW said it's a plater for the... Oh, it's Mimi. Hey, Mimi. We love you, memes.
Mimi, I thought you changed your name.
And then AW said cornbread's plate. So I got mashed potatoes and cornbread on the plate. Trevor's got cornbread on the plate. D-Money's got...
I don't know, bro.
I'm going to take the cornbread on him.
I like cornbread, but I don't think I'm going to take it. That's going to the trash this Thanksgiving.
Okay. Sweet potato casserole.
That's gone too.
I think because I got mashed potatoes, I'm going to send the sweet potato casserole to the trash can as well. Plater, all caps, boy. He wants that. He loves... All right, hey. Uh-oh. All right, now listen, I'm going to say it both ways because I don't want to piss anybody off with their pronunciation. Pecan pie or pecan pie? Either way, pecan pie. Is that on the plate or is that in the trash?
I think I'd plate it.
All right, you're playing it.
Not me.
I'm going to put it in the trash can.
Same.
So I've still got 3 left. Trash. Trash on them.
Trash Bandicoot.
Oh, it's easy. Mac and cheese.
Oh, yeah.
Throw that on my plate. Give
me a heaping load.
I want to hear that. What?
What's that sound like?
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, I got two spots left, right? I think I got cornbread, mashed potatoes, and mac and cheese. Ham on the plate or in the trash can, boys.
Plate.
I'm plating that.
I'm gonna put that on the plate. Yeah, straight up, yeah. Man, AW put mac and cheese in the trash. I'm crying.
That's crazy.
Crazy. Ham on the plate though.
Ham's on the plate.
Yeah, I got one more left. So put on my plate.
I got 2 left.
Turkey.
2 left, 1 trash.
Turkey. Give me the turkey and the ham. I'm happy. Turkey, ham, mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, and cornbread. That's my 5er. I'm happy with that.
Turkey's going on a plate as well.
Okay. How many you got left for the plate? 1?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, 1 more.
How many you got left, Trevor? Or what are you doing with the turkey?
I'm plating it, and I'm done.
So give me your 5.
I got pecan pie, cornbread, mac and cheese, turkey and ham.
I love it. Hey, that's a good deal. That's a good meal. That's a good meal. So D-Money's got 1 left. You've got 2. Oh, I'm pissed. I'm fucking... Oh, wait. Okay. Rolls. Turkey.
See, bro.
Bang, bang. Give me my 5th plate. I love that shit. Hell yeah.
I love rolls with the cranberry sauce.
Okay.
But... Okay. See, I feel like I kind of have to do that because there's my sweet. Okay. Because I don't have anything sweet. Yeah, I got mashed potatoes, mac and cheese, ham, and turkey.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say plate just so I can put the cranberry sauce on it because I'll kill some fucking rolls.
Yeah.
But if number 10 is like some sort of fucking fire ass pie, I'm gonna be mad.
It's not pie. It's stuffing. I'm
Get
mad.
the fuck out my face.
I'm mad that I didn't get stuffing on my plate. Can't lie.
I do not like stuffing at all.
All right. We're going to move on to the next segment real quick. I don't even know what we're going to call this, but it's this one's just called, that's a W plate, AW. Hey, I'll give that to you. That's a W plate. 5 songs, but one's got to go. Okay? You got 5 songs, but one's got to get the fuck out. Never come back.
All right, am I writing these down, or are we just going off the rip?
Yeah, no, you're going to go. I'm going to give them all to you.
Okay.
Today's artist for this one, Chris Brown.
Dude, I almost made him one of my fucking ones to work with.
Really?
Chris Brown is... dude, if that whole thing didn't happen with him...
Lex is a big fan of Chris Brown. Hey, rocking with
it. He's dope.
Yeah, he is.
If that whole thing with him didn't happen, he would have so many Grammys. He has 1 Grammy, I'm pretty sure, in his entire career.
That's crazy.
Make that make sense. All them fucking bangers he puts out.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, all right, go ahead.
All right, first song, Say Goodbye. Fire song. Fire song. Lex is ready. Say Goodbye. Banger. That's got to stay. With You is number 2. That's got to stay. Number 3, Excuse Me, Miss. Yo.
Oh, man.
Number 4, I don't know what this song is. Loyal.
These hoes ain't loyal.
Oh, okay. Well, damn. Okay, I'm done. All right. And then number 5 is Look at Me Now.
Add them, yeah.
Easy one for me. Easy one for me. Wait, what did he say? Some odd reason. I don't know what AW is talking about there. Some odd reason.
He's drinking that fucking that knockoff red. What the hell did I see on his story today?
Oh, Centerburst.
That makes me want to throw up just thinking about it.
Lex said, "I ain't getting rid of none of them." Come on, Lex. You gotta get rid of one, Lex. I can tell you right now. Look at Me Now. It's going. It's gone.
See, that's a fucking banger, though, bro.
Nah, bro. Listen, if I'm not. Listen, hold on. hold on a second. Let me get a drink of water. Hold on a second.
Hey, breezy.
If I hear no. If I hear, baby, come here, sit down, let's talk. I got a lot to say, so I guess I'll start by saying that I love you, but you know this thing ain't been no walk in the park for us. If I hear that shit, I'm I'm hitting that shit. It's something crazy. Let me get that shit. I don't give a damn. That's mine. That's a tuner. If I had to get rid of one though, it's Look at Me Now.
I'm not crazy about Loyal, bro. I never really was.
Yeah, I mean it's either those out of the
the top 3 are given. That's 16-year-old Chris Brown fucking serenading every fucking man and woman.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, I'm a can Loyal.
Can and Loyal. Okay, Trevor.
I'm also going to agree with that because I do not know what Loyal is. I've never heard that song.
Really? Okay.
No.
Okay. Hey, you sing great. Thank you, Mimi. I appreciate you. Make me blush, Mimi.
Do you know what Lexus is talking about?
What? With his lisp? Yes, but like not off the top of my... Tell me. I know what it is because I've seen TikTok on it.
I think it's an Excuse Me, Miss. He says, you got my attention. But he says, you got my attention. Or something along those lines. Every single time. Like, if you go back and listen to it, like, you'll notice it. And now, every time I hear the song, I can't not hear it.
Yeah. Yeah. I actually put that on the other day. The Say Goodbye. I was rocking with it. So.
Listen, one of my favorite songs by him, what the fuck is it called? Obviously, You Got Forever.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably...
That's you hit a Centerburst shot and you're...
Yeah. I don't know what my favorite song would be from him, but yeah, I'm canon Loyal. Not a bad song, don't get me wrong. I just like it less than the other 4.
Yeah, for sure. All right, D-Money. Pop us off our analytics, brother. We'll give our top 5, and Trevor, riding off into the sunset, brother. That's where we're going. Get ready to work tomorrow and get these couple days out of the way, and Plate City coming my way.
Oh, plate. All right. Let me see here. All right, so for this poll, we got favorite NHL players, favorite state license plate designs, which I thought was pretty. You
like that one?
Yeah, I do like that one.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it. I thought people would like that one.
Yeah, it was a good one. Favorite documentaries? I think that one needs to go back on because there's a lot of docus that are.
Yeah, I'll put that back on. That'll be a three-peat.
And then favorite FPS shooting games, or favorite FPS video games, which is first-person shooter games.
Yes.
The winner was FPS video games with 46%, and we had a total of 43 votes. A little down, but for the ones that did vote, we appreciate you, obviously.
Absolutely. So, Trevor.
Second place was documentaries with 20, so it was pretty much a landslide.
Yeah, well, okay. All right, so Trevor, how this works, brother, is you're going to give your 5, like your number 5. I'll give my number 5, D-Money will give his number 5, then you'll give your number 4 all the way through 1, okay? So you don't give all 5, just give one answer at a time, starting with number 5, okay?
Okay. Yep.
And if you want to give a little explanation on it, you can. If you don't, you just want to say the game and move on, that's cool too. Whatever you want to do.
All right.
Kick us off.
You can go first. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
All right, my first one is Fortnite. I'm going to put it 5.
Ooh, okay. Damn, I didn't even think about
it. Hold on. Speaking of Fortnite, you log on tomorrow, you get a free Juice WRLD skin.
Okay, hey, all right.
So I might be taking time out of my day to log on to get fucking Juice WRLD skin.
Okay. Now I do want to preface this list by saying I was not specific by the game. I was specific by the franchise.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Number 5 for me, the Destiny franchise.
Yeah.
I rocked with that game.
That's in one of my honorable mentions. That game was fun as hell. Remember when we played the shit out of that for a long time?
Long time. Yeah, 100%. What you got at number 5, D-Money?
My number 5, dude, give me Apex. When that game came out,
yeah,
like only when it came out. When it first came out, that shit was fun as hell.
Mm.
And then it got real sweaty, and I stink. But
that game was fun. That game was fun. What you got number 4, Trevor?
Right. My number 4 is Battlefield.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I respect it. I love that answer so much that my number 4 is Battlefield. If I had to be specific about a Battlefield game, though, Battlefield 2.
Yeah.
Battlefield 2 is probably one of my favorites. So.
Yeah, that shit was sick. My number 4, Siege. I didn't play it as much as, probably you guys did if you guys all played it, but I do enjoy it whenever we do play it.
Yeah.
So, that's my number 4.
Hell yeah. So number 3, Trevor?
I got Destiny for number 3.
Number 3,
Hell
Destiny. Yeah. Okay. Oh. Number 3 for me, a game that I started playing recently. Played it before. Didn't have the PC specs to run it. But anyway, just started playing it. Really, really fun game. Realistic. Escape from Tarkov. So, really, really good game. It's a PC game, Trevor. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope game. It's like a shooter extraction game. You go to like a Russia-based map, and they have different like spawn-ins, and you have to fight other players as well as AI players, and then like you try to get to the extraction points. So,
that sounds dope as fuck.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. What you got, number 3, D?
My number 3 is Battlefield.
Respect it.
Yeah. Such a good franchise, dude.
For sure. Number 2, Trevor?
Call of Duty.
Hey. Yeah, I mean, I love it. I respect it. Number 2 for me, give me the Halo franchise. Same for you, number 2?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, what's your gold medal, Trevor?
I got Siege as number 1.
Oh, yeah. Siege is number 1, yeah. Yeah.
It's fun, dude. It's really, really fun, man. I didn't play it as much, so I don't think I could put it above the 3 that I had above.
Respect it. Number one for me, it's going to be Call of Duty. Just most consistent game I've played as far as an FPS goes. I hold on to all the good times. I shed a tear 10, whenever I think about the new ones that have come out and the way the players have played and just how not so fun it is anymore. But great franchise. Great franchise. Hoping it can come back and do something different in the next couple of years, but I don't know.
It won't happen, brother.
No.
Hate to disappoint, but
yeah.
They want to please the younger audience because they're going to be around more.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
And they definitely please the audience by the way they make these games now.
Yeah, 100%.
That's my number one as well, obviously.
I figured. All right, so I've got 5 honorable mentions. Okay.
Yep.
Trevor, do you have any honorable mentions?
I did not.
Okay, that's fine. That's cool.
You got any that you thought of while we were doing it?
Yeah, I did. I mean,
all right. You could say it if you want. If you don't want to, that's fine.
Just want to say happy birthday to Ado.
Hell yeah, love that. Love that.
Is he still here?
I don't know. I'm not sure. So honorable mentions that I got for some games here. I already know I said Call of Duty, but let me go ahead and say Blackout, Fire.
Okay, yeah.
Give me Siege, as already said. PUBG.
Yeah, it's in my honorable mentions too.
Fire.
It honestly should be in there for me.
Yeah.
The top 5, it should be.
The PUBG? Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah, me too. And then these 2 games that might be a surprise to you, D-Money. But Army of 2.
I got that in mind
Fire.
too.
Damn. And then Gears of War.
Me too.
Okay, hey, well, we love it. That's my honorable mentions.
Gears of War was fucking lit, dude.
Yeah.
That shit was so fun.
Yeah, 100%.
The satisfaction of coming up behind somebody and chainsawing them.
Yeah. Insane.
Yeah. But yeah, I got Army of 2, Fortnite, Destiny, PUBG, and Gears of War.
Hell yeah.
So.
Jacob Anderson said, "What's up, gang?" Jake, what's up, brother? Appreciate you coming in here, trying to chop it up with us, and I've seen you pop in and out a couple of other times in the episode, so we appreciate it.
Yes. Real
quick, just going to go ahead and do the quick outro here. Just give a quick shout-out to our sponsors, Nighttime Creations. Those guys we say it all the time. Those guys do incredible work. They're dope at what they do. They do our merchandise for us, good quality shit that they're putting out for us. And just for anybody in general, if you guys need some screen printing stuff, embroidery work, I think Dee said they do engraving stuff now. So, they're on top of it. They do a lot of good stuff. Arbor Elite, those guys are just busting their asses, taking care of things. If you guys are looking for some work around your property, better question to ask is what they can't do as opposed to what they can do. And then just 2 of our other sponsors that we have partnerships with. If you go on shankitgolf.com and go on to cowboyrevolutionapparel.com and you type in the code, the nice guys at checkout, you can save yourself 15% on your orders. 15% on your orders. Shankit Golf has golf apparel, obviously. We're in the wintertime now, but hey, Christmas is upon us. That would make a good Christmas gift for your ladies for your husbands, or husbands for your ladies that like to golf, or anybody that's looking for some business casual wear. Their polos are really dope. D-Money can attest to that. They've got really, really cool stuff on there, unique stuff. And Cowboy Revolution Apparel, it's a veteran-owned business out of Texas that does graphic T-shirts designed around the military community. And they do a lot of dope stuff. So save yourself some money. The code The Nice Guys, save 15%. And then with that being said, thank you guys so much for checking us out, rocking with us. Just stay up to date with the stuff that we post. You know where all of our other socials are. You know what our TikToks are like when we post clips of the episodes. For those that don't like to watch the full long episode and want to watch a little bit of breakdowns of the episodes, just stay up to date with our clips that we post on TikTok. And most importantly, before we get out of here, Trevor, thank you so much, brother, for coming on. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, man. I hope you enjoyed your time. I hope it wasn't too nerve-wracking. I know this was last minute. It was not planned. had that conversation yesterday, filled in for somebody that couldn't hop on, and just honored to have you on, man. You know, you bust your ass. I think a lot of you, man. I think the world of you. You're out there doing shit that a lot of young men in this world are not doing, and that's going out there and making something for themselves. And so I commend you a lot for that, and I really appreciate you taking the time to come on a Sunday night and having an hour and a half conversation with two guys that you know, but you don't know like that. So I appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely, man.
No problem. Come back anytime you want, buddy.
Anytime. Open invitation. Now you can go back and tell Steuben Villains how this conversation went, and tell them that they should get on and do the same thing. So,
alrighty,
for sure. D-Money, anything you want to add, brother?
Only thing I'm going to say is, if you guys see this and you're in here now, and you guys want merch, let me know, because I'm probably going to be turning in the orders here soon. Probably sometime this week. I'm trying to finalize like how much of each, so it makes it easy for Tony whenever he gets it and stuff. So, and then obviously I'm going to reach out to everybody and let everybody know how much they owe, type shit like that. But yeah, other than that, that's all I got.
Cool. Trevor, anything you want to add, brother?
I'm good. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely.
I enjoyed myself.
Good. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself. Like I said, everybody, we appreciate you guys so much. Stay up to date. Until next time, we'll be back in 2 weeks. So just be ready for that episode, because it's going to be dope. We'll have another special guest for you. So until next time, deuces.